Hello guys and welcome back to Ollie's on the Ball. So today, another general AFL video, as I said, putting out a couple a week. This one is best AFL finals in the past 5 years. So yeah, just some of the closest, best games. And so 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, they're the three that can be they're the years that can be eligible. So let's get into it. The first one, 2019, these are just in year order, no particular ranking. GWS Brisbane Lions semi-final at the Gabba. Brisbane, I'm pretty sure finished top 4, lost to Brisbane in finals week 1. Yep, at the Gabba. So then they're hoping to not lose in straight sets. Giants, I think they finished 6th or 7th, 6th or 5th, won against the Bulldogs, so that's a good win for them. And now we've got this semi-final matchup. So Brisbane at the Gabba, favourites. You would think they would be easy favourites. At the time, Lions were up 32-26. They were down by 12 at half time and down by 7 at 3/4 time, but then they're up late in the last quarter for Brent Daniels to kick a goal, and the Giants win 12-11-83 to 11-14-80. So an amazing win, an amazing game. Heaps of lead changes, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, but there was always semi-close. So that's the first one. Moving on to the next one. We have got GWS and Collingwood, the 2019 AFL prelim final. So 2 weeks in a row, GWS feature on this. Now Collingwood were coming in as favourites. They beat West Coast, I think. No, they won finals week 1 over Geelong. But then straight through the prelim, playing GWS at the MCG, they're big favourites. In a low-scoring affair, quarter score was 2 goals, none to 1 goal, 3. Collingwood up by 3 at half-time, down by 26 at quarter time. But then they come back late as GWS just hold on. Taylor Adams kicks it behind right at the end and misses, obviously, and Collingwood lose 7-10-52 to 8-8-56 in a thriller. Another worthy final. Moving on to the next final, which is 2020 Collingwood West Coast. So Collingwood feature again. Now, these days you would think, Collingwood would win easy. This was in Perth as West Coast finished 5th, and this was a massive upset and thriller. Collingwood won by a point after being up early by 16 points in the first quarter, 3 points at half time, 10 points at 3/4 time, and West Coast kicked a late goal, Jack Darling, but they held West Coast off to Collingwood to win by a point, 11 goals, 9, 75 to 12, 4, 76. So West Coast in this game, inaccuracy cost them and they lost. Next game, 2021 elimination final, down in Tassie, GWS and Sydney. Now this was again another 1-point thriller. GWS were underdogs, I'm pretty sure, heading into this game. But what a win. 174-73 in an absolute thriller. Sydney were looking like they were going to win. But Sydney kicked 10 goals 13 to 11 goals 8, so inaccuracy cost them. They were just storming home, but a couple of late misses from the Swans, and they lost. So, yeah, good win from GWS. They went on the next week to get smashed by Geelong, but still an amazing game, and definitely deserves a spot on this list. The next game is the 2022 prelim final, Sydney and Collingwood. Now this was another thriller, another 1-pointer. We'll just keep going with the 1-pointers. Sydney heading into this game as favourites, home prelim final. So, Collingwood were down pretty early, I'm sure, and were down for most of the match. They weren't even in front the whole match at all. And then they come back, and Collingwood 2022 was the year they come back in so many games and won. But they were held off even with a late surge. Sydney rushed behind, and Collingwood went on to lose by a point, with Sydney making it to the grand final, and then they got beat by 81 points or whatever it was the next match. So, not that their grand final appearance was good, but still an amazing win, and definitely deserves a spot on this list. Now, second last one, 2023. This is also the second most recent one. Melbourne Carlton. Now this was an absolute thriller. Melbourne looking to not go out in straight sets again, coming off a loss to Collingwood after finishing fourth, I'm pretty sure. They were up early. Blues took the lead before half time, and they were up by 2 points. Then the Demons took the lead in the third quarter, and then they were up for most of the last quarter before Blake Acres kicked a late goal 32 minutes into the last quarter to give Carlton the win. It was an amazing game, Carlton holding on to win by 2 points. One of the greatest finals you will ever see, and definitely in the past 5 years, and Carlton went on the next week to play Brisbane in the prelim, where they went on to lose by 2 points. Final game on this list, also the most recent, Collingwood versus Brisbane 2023 grand final. Now, this is the only grand final, but I think it deserves mention. So this game, there was lots of lead changes. I think there was like 5 or 6. Brisbane kicked a goal, were up 20 minutes into the last quarter, then De Goey, then Sidebottom both kicked goals. Joe Danaher kicked a goal late to give them some hope, but then unfortunately Collingwood held on to win by 4 points in one of the best grand finals you'll see, and one of the closest grand finals you'll see. So that was an amazing game, and definitely deserves a spot on this list. Thanks for watching. Ollie's on the ball, and see you next time. Until later, see you next time. Bye.